walking way down there, who you can't see, headed back over by the court. You can't see him well, and that's probably for his best benefit. Keeps magically appearing recently when jackasses are threatening to kill me. I don't know who he's working for. He's private security of some kind, maybe for the city. He definitely is packing heat. And he was walking up as some jackass was walking out of Starbucks threatening to kill me and kick my ass. And I've never seen the guy before in my life, except he had a Hell's Angels shirt on, which doesn't make a fuck bit of sense, since I have good friends in Hell's Angels who wouldn't want to have my ass kicked, and if they knew someone was trying to kick my ass, oh, they would go batshit nutty on them. So whoever that jackass is who has been on surveillance now doing this several times, just for the record, that guy's watching for you. People at CIA West are watching for your ass because you just walked through their radar again. Not to mention all the surveillance that's here in the city that we could pull, and from the store, and from the satellite. So think again before you roll up on me and threaten my life and to crack my skull and put me in a body bag. Because I don't know you, and whatever jackass sent you didn't fully disclose to you that at certain points when people keep doing that and making threats, I have to act in the way I've been instructed to when I'm working with Joint Terrorist Task Force, or counterterrorism matters, or counterintelligence matters, and right now you are a definite public threat to me and probably others. So, make one more stupid move or advance like you did today, and you seriously will probably meet your maker, if not end up in a federal prison for the rest of your fucking natural life. And that's not a joke. So, for the record, asswipe, we left here in the last 10 minutes. Had I had my phone on, I would have videotaped your motherfucking death threats. And then I would have went and taken other actions, as allowed by law. I'm a federal contractor. I work with the UN. I help stop wars. I'm a humanitarian. I run an NGO. I run companies. I am not the crackhead you accuse me of being. And if you ever threaten to crack my fucking skull again, buckwheat, I'm gonna make sure people do more than crack your skull, dickweed. Aside from sitting next to the flying nun, did you hear the guy that was wearing the Hell's Angels shirt when he came out screaming at me, saying he was going to crack my fucking skull? It was about in the last 10-15 minutes.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question.
The jackass that was walking through your property while he was screaming he was going to come back and kick my ass and crack my fucking skull. If you guys can make sure to mark that tape, date, and time in case I need it, because if he ever does that again, I'm not the one who's going to be in a body bag.
Police involved, and they'll.
Well, I'm just letting you know you got a full print of him because he was right here while he was threatening to kill me. So, okay. Of course, I'd get the police involved, unless, of course, he's trying to attack me again, in which case there may not be time to dial 911. So if you hear shit happening with that jackass again, you know who I'm talking about. You saw him, the guy, the white fascist motherfucking dumb shit.
No, I just walked up, actually.
Did you hear him? The guy that was threatening to crack my skull and called me a homeless piece of shit and other stuff. Yeah, that was me he was yelling at, but he doesn't know I also do television and film and a high-level intelligence, even with CIA West. I mean, Rand. What a fucking jackass. That's why I sit here, because I know the surveillance is tight here, and even that guy came in across from the street and was rolling right up with his weapon, and he's seen it happen before. And I said, next time you see him, if he accidentally breaks his kneecaps, right, whatever it takes, you got to stop this asshole, because you see it repeatedly happening here. This is like the third time. Haven't you seen him do this before? This is like the third time this jackass has threatened my life, and I don't even know him. So whoever sent him should realize that
maybe they're doing that just to provoke you, you know?
Well, but they don't understand that at some point I am trained to kill people. That's why the city doesn't let me even carry a flashlight. I can kill you with 2 fingers, 72 ways. You may think you're going to kick my ass, but he who blinks first is going to lose. And I have a walking cane that will withstand the blow of 500 pounds. I don't think anybody's bones will do that, based on past experience. So, Be blessed. I'm Kurt Kelly.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just tired of people threatening my life. It's starting to get old. Tell the White House to go fuck themselves. We got a problem in Capitol Hill. We need to clean up some shit there. But I don't need jackasses who support Trump trying to kill me every day. It's starting to piss me off. Thank you. Be blessed, brother. And that is really what just fucking happened. And you just heard Security of Man Corporation verify. They've witnessed this more than once. Okay? So there's a reason I sit in certain areas. So when jackasses want to do dumb shit, and I tell you there's intelligence all over the place, if you're not really paying attention, it is. So every one of you jackasses who have been robbing me on the streets, you better start doing some amends, because if not, you'll be doing stuff behind a federal prison, I guarantee it. I'll have every one of you jackass snitch bitches put in federal prisons for tampering on so many levels that you can't even imagine the shitstorm in our face. I think it's called life in a federal prison because, you know, fucking with a federal contractor carries the same penalties as fucking with an FBI agent or a CIA agent. It's not pretty. Nor is it what you do to people like this. Not pretty at all, folks. It's time we wake up in America, pull our heads out of our ass, and realize we are the bad guys, and tell the truth for a change. I know it's a lot to ask from self-righteous, self-centered, self-serving, egomaniacal Americans, but some of you still have some compassion, don't you? It's time we stop tormenting each other, domestically and internationally, and figure out how to heal the problems that are solvable and find solutions until we can better solve others that at least help people in the right direction or get them the help they need until they can heal. It's sad, the things I've witnessed. The abuse personally I have suffered for telling the truth. Oh, the list is long. Right, SMPD? How many times have you had me thrown in jail on bullshit charges or in mental institutions when you're trying to cover up your own extortion and crooked cops? Helen Beck, Smith. I can go down a long list, Purdue. A long list, including your lieutenant of internal affairs who doesn't return calls with the shit, but that's all well documented also on the internet. This is not a joke, people. This stuff really happens here. Kids like her can be gone tomorrow for the right money to the right players. It's sad, tragic. I've even shown them where bodies are buried, but because they're ones that they buried, of course I was even accused of being wrong on that too, even though there were other witnesses that seen the unearthed bodies, and then someone covered them back up. By the time I could get to 70, even look at them. The things I have been accused of that are not true go beyond your wildest imaginations. But most of you don't give a shit anyway. Who's someone who?